Today I have BUBU or abada to sew, but for women. This is a female BUBU dress. This is the back. This is the back. This is the front neck. I just label it so that it will be easy for you to learn with Chummy design. This is the fabric design, the one I used to design the front. I am not doing machine design and machine embroidering. I'm using lace to design it. This is the lace I'm going to use for this designing. I'll show you the lace later. It's a pieces lace. I'm going to be the one to design it and place the design the way it will suit my material. This is the material I will use for this tutorial. It's a milk color lace, stretchy lace. This is the material I'm going to use for this tutorial. Then I'm using this lace to design this you are seeing. It's a simple one anyway. I just want to give it a try to know how it will look, how it's come out. So let's do this together. My first step is to measure 9 inches. I'm measuring 9 inches to get the design itself. That is 9 inches. When I fold it, I will have, when I fold the 9 inches into 2, this is what I'm going to come up with. This is what I'm going to have, okay, which is 4.5 inches. I hope you are seeing it. I'm having 4.5 inches. Can you see it? 4.5 inches, and that I'm going to cut through. And the full length I'm having here is 22. I know you cannot see, but the full length I'm using is 22. Why 6 inches is going at the back, and from 6 inches to down here I'm having 16. That is the front. Let me connect. Okay, I'm done cutting it. Then I fold it into, then I told you that the back is 6 inches. This is 6 inches. Let's cut the back first. The total neck I'm using is 5 inches, so I'm marking 2.5. I don't want it to be too wide. I'm marking 2.5. Then I come down also at the 6 inches length. I marked 2.5 again. Then I have to connect. Connecting this together will enable me to know and to get it easy to cut my neck. That is the back neck. Okay, this is the back neck. Let me label it BK. This is the back neck. Then this is the front neck. So from here now, I'm going to open here. These 2 inches will be the side of my design, because this is where I'm going to place the lace fabric and start designing by patching other lace on top of this. So I have 2 inches here. The total, as I told you, is 4.5 inches. That's what I'm using for the design. I don't want it to be too bold. I don't want it to be too tiny. So this is the back. Here I'm not going to cut off here. It's only here that I'm going to open. I'll open from here to here. That's where you will see open. Okay, there will be opening here. That is the neck we are talking about. So let's design the front now. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm coming down by 4 inches. That is the front I'm about to cut now, 4 inches. Then from this 4 inches, I'm still going to mark my 2.5. That is 2.5 inches, and I connect together. So from here, I'm going to open this place. This is the front, while here is the back. Let me label here FT. That is the front of this material. So let's open these ones now. One of my major reasons of cutting this in 5 inches is because this is a lace and is a stretchy material, so you make it so that it will not be too wide for you. Then now I'm opening this place for you to understand what I'm saying, okay? But before then, let's get the middle of this. The middle is here. I told you the back have and design. This is the middle of my material. Okay, so this is what I have. This is the back. As I told you, this back is going to have design to short this, okay, to short this. Is 6 inches, but this 6 inches will have a pattern on itself that will come later. Now this is the front of it. So for me to give the design in the front here, I have to choose, did I want it to be at the left side of my front or at the right side of my front? So looking at this as I'm cutting it, here should be my left when I wear the clothes. Then looking at this side, here should be my right when I wear the clothes. So I choose this place. I want it to be at the left side when I put it on. So what I'm going to measure, I don't want it to be more down so that to avoid my bobby to show. That is my breast. Okay, I'm marking 7 inches. Then I'm coming down. Let me measure down to, so I will not go offline. So now this is 7 inches at the side of my neck, the front neck. So which is I'm going to connect to here. You can connect V. This is V pattern of this style. Okay, you can connect V pattern of this style. This is the V pattern of it. You can also make it a slopey like a sweetheart. According to my mom, you can make it a sweetheart. Just in a flash, I'll be back. As I said earlier, this is the V style of this pattern. Then you can make it a slope, which is I call medium sweetheart. Let me use another marker so it will be easy for me to explain. All right, do you see the difference? This is the V of it, and this is a little U. You can curve it just with your free hand if you are perfect enough, but I'm just showing you this part for you to know this pattern is not the same as this pattern. This is a straight V. Why this come up a little to give a design? So for me, I'm going for this particular one because I'm a lady. I just want it to look sexy. I normally see the straight V for the men. It's not that it's not good for women, it's good, but for me, I choose the sweetheart. It got the best thing. So let's forge ahead. That is for the neck. The next thing I'm going to do is to place it on the material and cut. So this is the one I'm using, okay? The next thing to do, I open it and fold it again. But please, I do take my time to pin the 2 edges, the shoulder. That's what I'm doing right now. I hope you have subscribed to say. I hope you have subscribed. Then this is the back, the 6 inches, the back. So I'm going to design it a little designing that I feel like I love. That's all. So this is my design. This is for the back. Let me put it again, DK. Well, I'll still design the front. This is the back. Then I'll cut it out. Now it comes out. So you can measure it out if you like. If you don't like, it's still the same thing. I'm measuring 4 out. Remember, the total length I have for the front is I have 16. So if I measure 4 out, that is I'm having 12. No, I'm going to reduce it to 14. That is 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. I have 17 here, sorry. 17 is what I have. So if I measure 4 out, for me to have my curve, I have 3 inches here. So from that 3 inches, I'm going to give it a design from that 3 inches. You can still use your free hand to have this design, okay? You can in a little to trim it out, so I don't want it to be too bold on me. Okay, this is my style. Can you see the full style now? So the next thing is to place it on the material or on a stay to carve this, exactly this one, and take it back to the material. Let's cut the material neck. This is the neck. Later I want to do some adjustment here. Remember, I cut from here to here 4, here to here 7. Okay, then I find that it's too short. I have to adjust it to down to 8, so that it will not look that too choke or too loose on my breast, so on my butt, sorry. I come down by 8. Let me measure it to clarify my explanation. Remember, the first 4 I cut is 4. Then I went ahead to stop at the 7, but it's too small. I now make it 8. So it's very simple. Let's start designing. Sorry, I'm not able to get the full length of the back and the front. This is the back and this is the front. So let's start patching the lace. This is the lace I'm using. I'm going to use this to patch. At this point I have to cut the video because it's too long. So for my subscribers to understand me clearly, please watch the part 2 of this video. Then you see the final results on how I come out with this design.